Hello everyone, in this video we'll be discussing about C4 plants. As we know that Melvin Calvin gave a complete biosynthetic phase cycle which is called as Calvin cycle, and in that the first step is of carboxylation. That means carbon dioxide will fix with the acceptor molecule to form a product, and we know that we have two types of product being formed in plants. One is the 3 carbon containing acid which is called as 3-phosphoglyceric acid, and the other one is 4 carbon containing organic acid which is oxaloacetic acid. So the plants which are forming 3 carbon containing compound as a first carbon dioxide fixation product are called as C3 plants, and the other plants which are forming 4 carbon containing product is called as C4 plants. Now let us see, I am dedicating a complete video for these C4 plants because they are special. Let us give them a chance to prove themselves. So let us see first of all the examples of C4 plants. As per NCERT, we have two examples, maize and sorghum. These two plants belong to C4 family, and let us give a broad title to their habitat. They live in dry and tropical regions, whereas C3 plants live in temperate regions where the climate is not that extreme. As we have already discussed that the first carbon dioxide fixation product in these plants is a 4 carbon containing organic acid which is called as oxaloacetic acid, OAA. Now let us see the 5 important features of these C4 plants. We will start with their leaf anatomy because their leaf anatomy is of special type. Now the second point is they can tolerate higher temperature. Of course, since they belong to dry and tropical regions, they should tolerate higher temperatures, and they also show response to higher light intensities. Again, the thing of their habitat, because they belong to dry tropical region, they can tolerate higher temperature and they can show response to higher light intensities, and they lack a process called as photorespiration. I'll make a separate video on this topic, photorespiration, because for the time being, just remember that this photorespiration is a wasteful process. The plant is using ATP and is producing carbon dioxide with no formation of glucose. Therefore, it is a waste. And this wasteful process is not occurring in C4 plants. Therefore, they show greater productivity of biomass. Now let us see what is so very special about the leaf anatomy of these plants. So these plants have large cells around the vascular bundles, and since they are acting as a sheath which is covering the vascular bundle, they are called as bundle sheath cells, as simple as that. And this type of leaf anatomy, where we have all these cells arranged in a circular pattern, we call this leaf anatomy as Kranz anatomy, where Kranz means wreath, wreath means har, phoolon ka har, where those fools or the flowers are replaced by these bundle sheath cells. Now let us see what is so unique about these bundle sheath cells. Bundle sheath cells form several layers around vascular bundles, and if I show you this NCERT diagram, you could see that xylem and phloem are the vascular bundles, and around them we can see these cells which are called as bundle sheath cells. This diagram is actually a longitudinal section of a dicot leaf. If I take a dicotyledonous plant leaf and cut it longitudinally and show you from there, you could see this, that is that dorsal epidermis, then we have ventral epidermis and two types of mesophyll cells. And here you can appreciate the presence of bundle sheath cells, which I am marking right now, around these vascular bundles. Now coming to their 3 important characteristic features of these cells in particular. So these cells have a large number of chloroplasts. Say they have large number of chloroplasts, they would have more chlorophyll pigment. More chlorophyll pigment means higher photosynthesis, and if higher photosynthesis will take place, that means more glucose is produced. Therefore, we are saying that C4 plants have higher productivity of biomass, that is, they synthesize more glucose for the same duration of sunlight, for the same duration of exposure to sunlight in comparison to C3 plants. Also, they have thick walls. These bundle sheath cells have thick walls, and since their walls are thick, they do not allow gaseous exchange through them. Therefore, they are impervious of gaseous exchange through these cells. And the third important thing is they do not have intercellular spaces. These cells are closely packed to each other. So with this we have finished the three important points of bundle sheath cells. They have large number of chloroplasts. They're having thick walls which is impervious to gaseous exchange. And the third one is they do not have intercellular spaces. And we have already discussed the 5 important features of C4 plants as a general. First of all, they can adapt to the dry and tropical region. First, the thing is because of their leaf anatomy. They have Krenz anatomy in their leaf. The second and third points describe their habitat. They can tolerate higher temperatures. They can show response to higher light intensities. The fourth and fifth point shows their productivity. Since they lack the process of photorespiration, that is a wasteful process, their productivity is increased. Therefore, the last thing is they have greater productivity of biomass. That signifies they do not have any wasteful process, and also that their number of chloroplasts in these plants would be more. That is, more chlorophyll will lead to more glucose formation. And with this we have finished the discussion of C4 plants. As per NCERT, we will have to discuss maize and sorghum under the heading of C4 plants. That was all about this video. Thank you for watching it till the end. If you like my content, do check my channel, and also see I am uploading all these notes on my Telegram channel. Don't forget to visit the channel also. Thank you for watching this video till the end.